Hey, what's going on, social media world? All right, so I deleted my OKCupid account. No, I didn't delete my OKCupid account. I deleted the OKCupid app from my phone again. Okay, so here's the story. This is what was going on. So sometimes these dating sites can just really be a drag. You know what I mean? Because you hit somebody up with a question, and then when you have the app on your phone, it's like you're in a constant state of, will he respond? Well, I hope he liked my initial message. Oh my gosh, did he not like my initial message? Maybe I said too much. Maybe I shouldn't have said that last part. Or maybe I didn't say enough, because I know sometimes people in their profiles they say you have to hit me up with more than sup because I need to know that you know 55 things about me, even though in my profile I put absolutely nothing about myself. But that's another website. But anyway, um, but then people also don't like you to put too much in your first message because then you don't want to come across as desperate, even though sometimes people can be desperate. And so you have to walk that fine line. And that can be a hassle and stuff like that. And I just got tired of it. I'm coming off of a hiatus, and a hiatus from dating because honestly, the last, okay, so I recently went out on a couple of dates, but beside those two recent couple of dates, I had gone actually a few months without even attempting to date anyone, which actually for me is a pretty long time. But and I was proud of myself, and I was happy with my life, not worrying about guys, and does he like me, and will he like me, and I hope he likes my haircut, and stuff like that. I mean, I don't really stress those kind of things because I've sort of gotten to the point where I realize that the one for me is going to like me as I am, and I've kind of known that for a while. Like, I don't try to put on a front when I get to the point that I meet someone or anything like that, or even just talking on the phone. I never try to be someone that I'm not, because eventually, when the real you shows, either that's when the ship, like the sailing ship, is going to hit the fan, or the ship is going to hit the fan. And that's why it's best to just be yourself from jump, just be yourself from the beginning. And that's what I try to do. But, you know, if you like somebody, you still want them to like you equally. Hence the whole 50-50 in a relationship, or like you the same way. You know what I mean? And it's disappointing and depressing when it doesn't work out that way. So I deleted my OKCupid app. But the way that OKCupid works, and this is good marketing from their standpoint, is if somebody views your profile and gives your profile a high rating, 4 out of 5 or 5 out of 5 stars, they will send you an email. So somebody viewed my profile and gave me a 4 out of 5 or 5 out of 5 stars rating. So in my mind, I'm like, does this mean that this is somebody who likes me? Well, let me go ahead and check out their profile, see what they're talking about, stuff like that. Because on OKCupid, one thing that I like about OKCupid that Match.com has yet to get, and until they do, it's not that interesting to me, is OKCupid, and OKCupid is free. All right, girl. Anyway, um, but OKCupid has questions about people's personality. Like, they have thousands upon thousands of questions, so it seems. And people answer those questions, and you get to know about their personality. And I like looking at every single one of those questions, seeing how people answer them, seeing how our answers compare, and stuff like that. And I'll say another thing. I don't know if it's the same in the heterosexual community, but in this community, I can't tell you how many profiles I see where people talk about the fact that they hate an analytical dude. Like, they don't like a dude who can analyze stuff. That's why in my profile I say, I want somebody who's down to earth, because I can't stand it when people are so arrogant and uppity and all of that stuff. And somebody who's got some smarts. And that's a unique combination to get. Somebody who's down to earth, not uppity, arrogant, and an a-hole. And, oh, please don't turn on. Okay, because I just realized that's what's going to make the noise. But, and somebody who's got some smarts about them in addition to that. So, anyway, so in spite of everybody who doesn't like analytical people, I'm an analytical person, and I'd like to think that the one for me is an analytical one as well, you know? And somebody who can appreciate that. And I kind of thought he was, because I was reading his answers to his questions, and he consistently was like, I like a smart guy. And like he would have little, in the explanation box, get OKCupid, y'all know what I'm talking about. But in the little explanation box, he'd be like, I like a smart guy. I hope you got this question right because that shows you're smart and such, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I got it right. I guess I'm kind of smart or something. You know, like it's stupid little, you know, they ask questions about personality, but then they also ask, like, I don't know, SAT type questions, GMAT questions, and stuff like that just to see how people think and see how analytical they are. And he was getting a lot of those questions right. Like we were getting the same answers for those questions. Like one talking about probability and flipping a coin. Like he got that right. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And I was like, because I am attracted to intelligence. I am. It's true. I can't help it. It's just part of who I am. So anyway, so I'm like, oh, you know, we got it going on. We got it going on. You know, like, and his personality questions, like we were matching and all of that stuff. Ultimately, it said it was a 70% match, which is pretty high, and like a upper 60% friend, and like a 13% enemy, which basically the way that would get OkCupid, and you all know what I'm talking about. But anyway, it seemed like a really good match, and he was cute. He was cute, you guys, and I like that. I like a cute guy as well. And in addition to that, like we had all of these questions matching. So in addition to that, he's the one who gave me the 4 out of 5 or 5 out of 5 stars before I even knew about it. So, and I was reading those questions on the online website, mobile website, and it became kind of awkward. So I went ahead and I was like, you know what, it's easier on the app. So I just went ahead and downloaded the app. And I did it. I downloaded the app again, y'all. I know, I understand. Anyway, so I'm seeing all of this. I'm seeing we have a lot in common based on the answers to the questions and all that stuff. And again, he's the one who gave me the high rating first. So in return, I gave him a high rating, and I bookmarked his profile because he's cute. And I sent him a message. So, okay, don't call me crazy, but as soon as somebody starts off with that, you're like, oh, he's crazy. But it's not that I'm crazy. It's just I don't have time for BS. So I get up this morning because I sent him a message really late at night last night because I was up really, like, he answered a lot of those questions. And like I said, you know, I'm an analytical type of dude, so I was going through all of those questions and seeing how we match and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, stuff like that for me is fun. Like, stuff like that is fun at my job as well. You know, like, I enjoy that kind of thing, analyzing psychographic data, and analyzing qualitative, quantitative data. Like, I don't know, I just like that kind of stuff. So, whatever. But, so I was just going through all of that. It took quite a while. And then I sent him a message. And I woke up this morning, he didn't get back to me. But I checked his online time, and he had been online since I sent the message. And you know what's funny? I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, well, maybe he just, as I'm saying this, I'm like, well, maybe he just didn't have enough time. But how many times maybe he didn't have enough time to respond. But how many times have I given that excuse to a guy? You know what I mean? To be like, well, maybe he just didn't have enough time to respond yet. Maybe I should still wait by the phone. That's such an old cliche. I just realized that, like, people don't have landline phones like they used to. You know what I mean? So now it's like, maybe I should just keep my cell phone off of silent so I can hear his ring when he maybe calls. Hopefully. Oh. Anyway, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, y'all. I ain't crazy. I'm just unique. But, so I was hoping that he responded, but he didn't. And I gave it all afternoon. It's like afternoon now, and still no response. Although he still hasn't been on since like early in the morning. But I like the fact that OKCupid has that feature because that way you can see if somebody's received your message or had time to receive your message. You can be like, when was he last online? Okay, and when did I send the message? Okay, he was last online an hour after I sent the message. Well, to me that sounds like he had enough time to view the message and chose not to respond. So it is what it is. Whatever. But what time is it? How many minutes? Oh my gosh. No, that clock does not say it's been 10 minutes that I've been talking about all these. Anyway, um, yeah, so I guess that's that. It is what it is. So I got tired of waiting. It was disappointing. Again, and I had gone on a long, good, happy hiatus without dating anyone for a while, and I was actually like I was genuinely like feeling good. You know what I mean? Like not depending on other people to do stuff to the extent that it's like, oh, let's do such and such. Oh, I'm not gonna do it. Oh, let's hang out such and such. Oh, I ain't gonna do it. Oh. So then I was just like, I'm just gonna do it on my own. And I was actually genuinely happy. And then recently, in November, I decided to try the whole dating thing again. Oh my gosh, I don't have time to go into that other story. But whatever. Y'all don't let me forget to delete my Match.com account because I don't want that $36 to come out no more. But because I figured I'd give it a try. But it's alright. I like the fact that you get people who are more serious on it, but still without seeing those questions and stuff, how people answer, it's not. I don't feel as valuable as OKCupid. You know what I mean? But anyway, and OKCupid, y'all better not start charging because then y'all gonna make me anyway. Y'all good. Y'all put them ads on the bottom of the thing. You like how I'm talking like this? I can talk like this as well. It's funny. I go back and forth. I can do it when I want to. But oh good, I'm charging it. Okay. So anyway, yeah, that's it. All right. So I deleted my OKCupid app again, and in the back of my mind, and this is so ridiculous of me, in the back of my mind, I'm like, but if he sends me an email, if he does respond, at least OkCupid will still send me an email letting me know, and I will download that app, PDQ. But, pretty darn quick. Anyway, all right, whatever. Yeah, I guess that's it. Talk to y'all later. Peace. Be blessed.